Sometimes there's a grieving that goes on when you first hear the diagnosis because of all the things that will never be, and then you turn it around, what can be.
And what it can be is key. Take this young man who is autistic, but he's not letting his diagnosis challenge him. Rather, it's inspiring him to help others.
What if I can make a book that can help other people cope with life lessons?
Today on Delmarva Life, you're going to hear autism speak as we give families affected a voice. Plus, learn how you can help with something as simple as taking some steps.
You'll want to take some steps in the kitchen when it comes to your health, and one of those steps is for you to rethink what you're putting in your mouth. What more than 100 doctors are pointing to when it comes to a healthier choice.
Well, this woman knows a thing or two about getting healthy, especially after her fight with breast cancer. You're going to learn how Joan London is helping others win their fight, what it was like for her to hear the diagnosis, and what other 7 things are keeping her busy.
Well, Sean is keeping busy with his Day in the Life series. Today, he reaches new heights with the crew from Spicer Brothers Construction.
Well, businesses celebrate anniversaries all the time. When you pass 25 or the 50-year mark, well, that's a big deal. But what about when you're at 162 years? Well, that's where Kuhn's Jewelers is at. Coming up, we'll find out their secret to longevity, plus what's popular this year when it comes to jewelry.
Well, something popular with firefighters, of course, is putting out fires. But you know, in some cases, you need to fight fire with fire. We're going to show you how.
And find out how to win a $15,000 bathroom makeover or $1,000 in outdoor furniture or at least $50 in gift cards or services. How about 2 VIP passes to see Toby Keith, Florida Georgia Line, Jason Aldean, and others. Interested? We'll tell you how your chance to win is just a few clicks away. Delmarva Life starts right now. Good afternoon, I'm Lisa Bryant.
I'm Jimmy Hopple. Welcome to Delmarva Live from Historic Studio D.
And you know what day it is?
It's tax day.
Oh yeah, hopefully you're part of the 68% of taxpayers who filed before April 1st. If not, you have until midnight to get your return in, whether it's electronically or through the mail. Now there's another reason to celebrate tax day besides the end of the tax season. Many businesses are offering special tax day freebies and deals, and it's a big list, about 33 of them that I counted. If you want that list, go to our website, WBOC.com.
Wow.
One of those freebies is free document shredding at Office Depot. We have another opportunity to get those important documents shredded. The Delaware Attorney General's office is holding a free document shredding event. It's this Saturday in Millsboro. Now, document shredding is important in keeping your identity from getting stolen. So pack up those important papers you don't need anymore. Head to Peninsula Crossings Shopping Center on Route 113 in Millsboro from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturday.
Got to keep an eye on that.
Yeah.
All right, so you probably remember from Most Wanted Monday a guy named Roland Pianka. Yeah, you got him. We profiled him on Monday regarding theft charges. On Tuesday, the Crime Solver hotline got a tip that led directly to him. And that, my friend, is why we do what we do.
Yay for you.
Good
Okay,
job.
I got a question. What do you think of when I say brass band?
Brass band.
How about thrift shop? Here's one, Red Kettle.
Oh.
Oh yeah, the Delaware Salvation Army was founded 150 years ago. Actually, it's a church whose members are called Salvationists and uniquely don't observe communion. Now, the Salvation Army also offers shelter for the homeless, meals, care for addicts and alcoholics, job training, daycare, and after-school programs, and Bible studies.
It's a lot.
150 years in Delaware.
150 years, isn't that something? Well, there's a lot of things that are going on now that spring's here. This Friday kicks off downtown Salisbury Outdoor Third Friday season. The theme this year, Flora and Fauna. Third Friday is going to be celebrating all things plants and animals with live animals, local produce growers, nature lovers, and more. Third Friday is an all-volunteer effort, a downtown economic development initiative, and a project of the Salisbury Arts and Entertainment District Committee. There is so much going on. For a complete list, just go to our website, WBOC.com, click on our picture there at the top of the page.
Yeah, they rely on volunteers for that fun event. And speaking of volunteers, volunteers at Peninsula Regional Medical Center were honored yesterday at its annual Volunteer Appreciation Banquet. PRMC paid tribute to the more than 230 volunteers who donated more than 41,000 hours of their time in 2014. Now, 2 volunteers earned lifetime status for reaching their 15th year of service. One of those volunteers is Peggy Moore. Now, she's second from the right in this picture. She's joined by PRMC Vice President of People, Mitzi Scott, PRMC President CEO Dr. Peggy Nalepa, and Joyce LeCates, Manager of Plus Volunteers and Pastoral Care at PRMC.
You know, while we're talking volunteers have been picking up after us. You and I need to keep a little better eye on our trash. Over 200 volunteers cleaned over 5,000 pounds of debris and litter in Talbot, Queen Anne's, Caroline, and Dorchester counties for Project Clean Stream. That's 2.5 tons. The most common items were plastic bottles and bags, but they also found car tires, lawn chairs, bicycles, crab pots, TVs, shopping carts, oil drums, and even car parts. Really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable. Hey, if you're 15 to 18-year-old and you're looking for a summer job, here is a great idea. Blackwater National Wildlife Refuge is offering Youth Conservation Corps positions. This year's YCC program will last 8 weeks from June 22nd through August 14th. Now, recruits work 40 hours a week, 7 a.m. until 3:30 p.m. each day, and are paid minimum wage. If you want more information, call 410-901-6124, and you can get an application. You've got to have it in by Friday.
By Friday.
Yes.
Good thing to do outdoors. Now, if you were outdoors today and you thought you were getting buzzed by a low-flying plane, there was a good reason for it. The mosquito control section of the Maryland Department of Agriculture began spraying for mosquito larvae today in Dorchester, Somerset, and Worcester counties. If they didn't do this, the mosquitoes would be about this size. Just saying. You know those days when you are willing to do just about anything just to get a drink of water? You are that thirsty? In fact, you're so thirsty, you just about crawl into the glass to get it. I got to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
I don't think I have ever been quite that
thirsty. I don't know. I think whoever took that video needs to pour it out and put it in a bowl.
Give them some water.
Well, lots of water is a healthy part of any diet, but what about the foods you're eating? Still ahead on Delmarva Life, we learn about some foods that may actually help both fight and reverse disease. Plus how cutting out 2 major food groups may be the way to go.
One disease touching far too many women is breast cancer. We also hear from the very talented journalist and TV host Joan London on her very public battle with breast cancer, how she's managed to keep a positive attitude throughout treatment, and how you can read all about her journey.
We can also hear about one young man's journey through living with autism, how he's now reaching households across the country telling kids it's okay to feel different.
Well, there's a way you can help here on Delmarva. After the break, we're going to learn about how one group is serving the autistic community and how you can help. Plus, we're going to hear exactly how that 1 in 68 number breaks down here on the peninsula. Delmarva Life will be right back.
Delmarva Life is brought to you by Sussex County Federal Credit Union, guiding you to your financial future. Peninsula Regional Medical Center, honored to serve the entire Delmarva Peninsula since 1897. Your local York and LG dealers, and State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.